This is going to be a short one. Just a very, very quick snapshot when it comes to what's happening in a clinical trial pipeline when it comes to the energy and mitochondria states that Professor Sanders has been talking about. So yeah, very quick recap. I'm not going to talk too much about this because you've heard all about the mitochondria today. But their key task is to produce energy. And then when they're not working right, they can produce harmful molecules called free radicals, which can then damage cells over time, which can contribute to the brain cell loss seen in Parkinson. That's a very, very quick snapshot of that. So let's talk about the therapies that are targeting targeting mitochondria and energy. So let's just start with this one. Even though it's not an active trial anymore, it has finished last year. But the UP study was a very important milestone when it comes to energy and mitochondria treatments for Parkinson's. Professor Oliver Bandman at the University of Sheffield in the UK has studied the effect of UDCA, which is a bile acid that is used for the treatment of liver disease. So this is this concept of repurposing drugs from different diseases to check whether or not they could be helpful in Parkinson's. So this bile acid was found safe and tolerable. That was a phase 2, by the way, phase 2 study when taken by participants. And then they also performed a sub-study. So they measured the energy in the brain. So how they did that is they used something called magnetic resonance spectroscopy, and they measured energy production in the brain before and after and during taking UDCA. So this is how they found that UDCA improved cell energy production, and it also slightly changed the gait in those taking the bile acid. So so these were very important results from last year. However, I wanted to talk about all of the active clinical trials from this year, from 31st of January 2024. So as you can see, this is the shaded part at the top. We have only a few active right now, but I know that there's a lot of them still being developed in the pipeline. They have not been registered yet. So there's 3 trials in the US and 1 in Norway as of now. Let's start with the first one, nicotinamide riboside. So this is a phase 2 trial, and it's led by Professor Kjartan Posthulis at Bergen University in Norway. So it's involving 80 people with Parkinson's, and it is trying to check whether this what's the best dose for nicotinamide riboside. So it is a member of the vitamin B3 family, and it's a precursor of this chemical called NAD+, and it's a molecule used in energy production by mitochondria. So the thought is here that if you increase the levels of this chemical, then the mitochondria will be able to function better, and hopefully that will help with the progression of Parkinson's. So so the expected completion is at the end of 2024. So we will be expecting results from that. We also have 2 smaller phase 2 studies of terazosin. It's at the Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in California. So terazosin is one of those repurposed drugs as well. It's a blocker of alpha-1 adrenergic receptor. But the way that they do it is they use this drug to treat high blood pressure because those adrenergic receptor blockers are used for this purpose. And then in Parkinson's, there is some evidence that this drug, terazosin, can protect neurons by helping to boost energy production in the mitochondria. So this is happening. And then this third one, we're currently unsure because on clinicaltrials.gov it's listed as unknown status. But this is a phase 2 study at the Gateway Institute of Brain Research in Florida. It is intranasal insulin and glutathione. So this is just as an add-on therapy in Parkinson's. So these 2, insulin and glutathione, are being administered nasally, so through the nose. And the researchers think that that might improve mitochondrial function. So this is a very short overview of what's happening right now. Do you have any questions about these trials at all? Would you like to add anything?
Just say thank you